What it do, what it do, what it do, what it do. What's up, guys? I'm back again with another video. This time, you gotta do your wet sanding. I'm out here in my shop. It's out here, it's raining and things. So I said I'd share a little video with you guys. Let you guys know, man, you gotta do your wet sanding. As you can see right here, been doing some wet sanding. You got to sand it back down smooth. As you remember, I told you guys I was just trying this paint out. Anyway, you got the wet sand and everything. As you can see, some of the paint been sanded back off. That's my wet sand, man. See, you can't get by using coming out of a spray can. You got to do some wet sanding. See here? Done a little wet sand and stuff. See there, guys? Got a wet sand so you can get it smooth and slick. Now I wet sanding with, I think it was 400 grade. Then I stepped it up to a 600 grade sandpaper, which I got to go back to Walmart and get some more sandpaper before I finish wet sanding and stuff. Got it out here in my shop, just chilling back. I want to share with you guys, it's important that you do your wet sand method. I got my front windows all taped up. I'll probably be ready to spray. It's raining here today. I'll probably be ready to spray it probably next week. Probably about Wednesday or Thursday. I'm going to go and wrap it up. So I'm just going to do my sanding work like Wednesday. Between Wednesday and Thursday, I'm going to do my sanding work. And then I'm just going to wrap it up between Friday and Saturday. Next weekend, I'm going to paint it. But right now, I'm just taking a little time out day by day. Just doing my wet sanding. And I just put a prime flat black right up in here. But I'm going to just prime it flat black until I finish just filling in surface scratches. What that does. Then you wet sand some of that back off with like 1500 grit. That's how you get it slick. So you got to take your time on your body work. See, just the cape and paint up there ain't gonna fix it. You got to do your wet sand. See how wish you guys were here, y'all can see how smooth this is right here. Everything is nice and smooth. Then when you wet sand, that's what it look like. See how this stuff coming off chalky like? That's what it look like right there, man, when you do your wet sand. You can tell it's getting slick. It's really slick like, and you want to take out all the rough edges and stuff. Gotta make sure you wet sand it before you actually paint it. See? You don't want no high rises and stuff in it. It's gonna show right back up in your paint. So you gotta make sure you wet sand it. And wet sand it pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna show you some areas that's gotta be like this right here. It's got to come out. It's chipped. The water will staying here in the rain, you know, and the next thing you know, it'll be chipping. Chip, 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 chip all the way down. Even if you paint over top of it, you know, high pressure, you wash your car, same thing here. You wash your car or something, it'll blast this right back open again, and you'll be right back. You know, paint be chipping off, and then you had to shoot that door over again because of that little chip. So yeah, man, I'm out here in the shop. It's kind of like a rainy day here. As you can see, if you look up there. Rainy day, man. Just rain, 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 rain. All I can say. Rain, 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 rain. Oh, this is the last month for rain. So November used to be a rainy month. And it has been rough for the sea, get cold. And just do that, get cold and stay cold. Or I see it, the ice and snow and all this rain. Okay, it's just me. I ain't studying it. I ain't studying it, guys. Okay. Here's a piece of 240 grit that I can use. Let's see. Sometimes like sand that top. Like right now, I can do a little wet sanding. Then I got a little leak from the top. But it doesn't matter about that because I ain't gonna try to paint it until it flare up anyway. I wouldn't dare paint a car in the rain unless I had a superior shop, you know. One that don't leak. Then moisture could be an issue too then, even then. You know, be careful. Okay, so I'm gonna just hit it like this here. I'll do a little bit of the wet sanding like this guy. Let's see what that does. That wet sanding help makes it slick. Where the slickness come from? That wet sand, see. See them? Without that wet sanding, you can't get it real slick like you want. See? Got the wet sanding. Yeah, I need butter paper. Let's show you guys. Got the wet sanding, man. If you don't wet sand it, you can't you won't get it all that slick like you want. You got to use your waterproof sandpaper too. See, this is a waterproof type paper right here, 240 grit. You wet sand with it like this. Yeah, guys, take it. And this what makes it really slick. I'm wet sanding with 240 grit. See all that color coming up? See, this what gets it nice and slick when you wet sand. When you wet sand, it's important, the wet sand. When you wet sand, that's what make it slick. That's what turn your finish out to look pretty good, guys. I just want to throw out a little demonstration there for you guys out there. Y'all know me, the rain doesn't stop me. I still keep things moving. Put you guys on pause for a second. Alright guys, I'm back. I just got some shop towel. And what I did is I just wiped out the area where I just wet sanded. And you can see a difference. Actually slicker. See here? Just by wet sanding, how much slicker it gets. You can just continue this wet sand all you want to. Make sure you use waterproof paper. I'm using 240 grit waterproof. Okay, here we go. You can wet sand as much as you like. You can get it slick as you want it. See, when you wet sand, got to do this for the whole truck. Got to do your wet sanding, guys. If you don't wet sand, it won't be slick. Okay? It's a must, man. I'm telling you, your finish will turn out different if you wet sand it. See here? You can immediately feel the slickness going on just by wet sanding it. Be very slick. There. Wet sand all you want to. That's how you do it. Same thing for here. I got finished the wet sanding process and stuff here. As I did. As you can see, I did back there. Wet sand. Alright, wet sand this whole quarter pounder. I did some wet sanding some on this door, as you can see right here. I got finished this door. Got finished wet sanding. I get some more sandpaper and stuff. A lot of people wet sand between coats. So you can't really get around wet sanding. Because you got to do it in between coats. See, once you spray paint up there, if it's kind of grainy a little bit, you're going to have to take like some 1500 grit or something, wet sand it. Then put a clear over top of it. You know, it's best is wet sand it before you clear it. Like 2000 grit or something like that. That's the only way you're going to get it real slick. Like, put a clear coat over top. You take the wet sand, your flat paint first. Probably have to wet sand it in between coats. That's the only way you'll be able to get it slick. By wet sanding. Before you put a clear on it. That's what I think anyway. Alright guys, I just want to share this little tip with you. You guys must wet sand before any kind of paint. You got to wet sand it, man. Through your finish ain't gonna be as slick. It's important to wet sand this paint job. Even that, it's good to wet sand after every coat also of paint. If it get grainy, especially if you're using spray cans, you know, if you're using spray cans, the pressure ain't gonna be as good as using a spray gun, you know. So you gotta consider that too. You're using can paint and all that kind of stuff. So you're gonna definitely want to wet sand it between every coat, you know. Like this, it look pretty good, but it's got some flaws, as you can see. Need wet sanding. Then shoot a clear back over top of it again. But yeah. Sorry for an older vehicle though. Doesn't look too bad. Alright guys, I don't hold y'all too long. Get off here. You guys take care. And I'll hit you guys on the next video. I'm out of here. Peace.